required. We knew that we have all the luxury which is required. But there were two things which stand out for me in my childhood. One, that we come from a religiously oriented and a spiritually oriented family with a God-fearing base. And the second thing was that though we knew that we could afford everything, but at the same time we were asked to live in a limited condition so that we are not being we know the value for money, honestly. And these were the two aspects which made a big difference in our upbringing, I can say. I mean, these have always been in our back of our mind. Whenever you start a business or whenever you buy something, these small things which we learned in our childhood are there. These things which our parents, our grandparents, and of course we are a joint family, so we learned from everyone who was there, as I have always stood for us in good times and bad times both. I studied in a English medium school in Aurangabad, which was then one of the best schools, St. Francis de Sales High School. And after that I went for my junior college to Pune. I stayed in a hostel, and then I went to Bangalore where I was studying in an engineering college. I did my chemical engineering from Bangalore, and I was not a very when I was in the school, I would not say that I was one of the very high-ranking school student, but at the same time I was always in the top 5 students in my class. And and the best thing was that when I was in school, I was staying at home. I went to college, junior college, then I was staying in a hostel, and in Bangalore also I was in a hostel. So we had all kind of openings, we had all kind of you can say we had received all kind of experiences in where we were staying away from our house also. And but at the same time I came up with I was in the top 5 ranks in my engineering college, and I came out with a very good percentage of 70 plus 71% in my final degree course. But at the same time I would say that I had a great time. I used to enjoy. Just to give you an example, in my first year in engineering college, I ended up seeing 140 movies in one calendar year. So it isn't that you just have to slog around. There are things when you need to slog, and there are things when you can enjoy. One should always enjoy life as it comes. But the real thing which made a difference for me was when I went to a 2 years work experience in a automobile engineering industry. And that's where I learned how the industry works. That's where I learned what is commitment, what is dedication. So this is something which has helped me in the long run in my career. Let me put it like that. I'm like a shy person. I don't like to speak about myself. But this is something where you always love to think about. I can say I'm a hardworking person, but at the same time I enjoy life. I take life as it comes. I live by the day. But at the same time I don't forget my values. I don't forget my ethics. I'm a spiritually oriented person which contemplates about every action I take. I think about it, and that helps me in taking it forward. And let me tell you, I do my daily meditation practice for last 20 years, more than 20 years, and that helps me not only in understanding or analyzing myself, but also to look at a third person with a different view, and that's how it is. And looking at the world, you do feel sometimes that you are too small, but when you contemplate and when you think, then nothing is impossible. I mean, you are fit in this world. We all are fit in this world in our own way. We don't need to compare with anyone else. We just have to live ourselves. We have to be really open to what is coming. And definitely life gives you a great lot of opportunities. They may sometimes feel, I do sometimes, sometimes you feel you've been toiling around and nothing is coming out. But when you get that success after that toil, after that hard work, that satisfaction is something which you cannot compare with anything. And that's the main point I would like to say, that be dedicated and enjoy your life. Actually, after my training of 2 years, I had two options. One was to go out and do my post-graduation and then look for a job in US itself. And the second one was that I seriously jump into business. But when I was working there, I found myself attracted towards the business culture, business working, because my family comes from we are a traditional businessman. We had our own automobile dealerships, we had our trading companies, and my grandfather was basically a pioneer in putting up a sugar industry in 1960s. So basically we come from a business background, and that was which helped me into thinking about going into business rather than going for further studies. When I decided to go into business, I thought of, because being industry in our blood, I thought of putting up an industry. And the immediate thought which came to me was that there were some products which I studied. I studied about tablets, I studied about pharmaceuticals, I did a lot of research, and then I came across a product called HDP tarpaulins. So this was a product which was just newly being launched in India. There were very few manufacturers in this, but worldwide it was being accepted like anything. And looking at the situation which was then in 1985, 1986, I thought of coming up with HDP tarpaulins. Now this product was also one of the allied products which was being manufactured in our family. That was HDP sacks, which were used for fertilizer and cement packaging then. So obviously there was a little support which was available for me to go into this business. And of course, though it was a little allied to the existing field, but a lot of marketing and things were involved in it, which were totally different. So for me, it was like, to develop this business was good for me. Actually, challenges, when you put up a new industry, there are a lot of challenges. It did to, as usual, in the 1985, it was like a license raj. So we had to import a machine which took a lot of licenses, lot of time. Then to get it here, put it up, give a commitment. So these challenges were there. This was initially to put up an industry. And as we started with a new product, which was never there in India. So market promotion, product acceptance was also quite at a low stage. So we had to work out every small thing. We had to go from a smaller person, and only thing which helped us was our dedication and perseverance. These were two qualities which helped me to take this business and bring it to this level which it is today. The USP of our business is innovation. We have been always trying to innovate. Every 3 years we have innovated. We have started working on looking at the market scene and developing our products. We started off with HDP fabric, then we went into HDP tarpaulins, then we went into laminated papers, then we started a unique selling product that was HDP vermibed, which was conceptually developed by us in the world. And today we hold a patent for not less than 50 countries for that product. And the best part is that we have been constantly innovating and working on things, even today. And we have kept our organization in such a way that they have to work on every single change which is required, which is desired. And this is basically our approach, that customer is the prime, what is required by the customer is the most important thing. Now we have also started a good range of products like pond linings. Now this pond lining is the need of the day today. I mean, with the water scarcity and water which is becoming an important commodity, I call it a commodity because most of the wars today will happen in future for water. And we have developed a product which is used for water storage and which is being big help to farmers. So this has been our I would say unique selling proposition. We have two things in mind: innovation and customer satisfaction. This is which is taking us forward. I think I have spoken a lot and I don't want to be like a professor giving a message, but if you ask me in 2 words, I would say perseverance and hard work. Whatever you do, you pursue it to the end. You put in your 100% hard work into it, you will get success. Success comes to people who pursue. They have to follow, they have to just go on doing it. Success comes to us.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.